Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise mode. Big episode for sure. A lot of big decisions to be made. Free agency. Free agency is always a fun episode to make. Hopefully it's a fun episode to watch, because I love the free agent period in hockey, both in real life and in the game. Especially in the game, though, because a lot of top talent is always in it. We got Gaudreau, Yossi, Johansson, Brody, just a ton of them. We're in the first page, and we haven't even got past second liners. It's just crazy. All of the top 6 talent, all of the top 4 talent in the defense is just crazy. Even in defense, I believe there was a big name. Was there not? Let me take a look. Yeah, Crawford in free agency. Jerry, whoever he is, at an 85. That's interesting. So, yeah, let's take a look at what we got going on. Somebody said I should go after Gaudreau, and I do agree. I'm going to go after Gaudreau if the game will load it. There we go. I'm going to explain why more in a little bit and where I see the team heading, because we do have another big move to make after Gaudreau. And this offseason, I really want to start shaping up the team into the identity I want us to have going into the future in the next few years, gearing up towards becoming a Stanley Cup team again. First off, if you check forwards and if you check defensemen, Gaudreau is the only guy that has 4.5-star defense. 87 defensive awareness, 90 stick checking, only 72 shot blocking, but he's a first line sniper. Do you really want him blocking shots anyways? He's not going to be on the penalty kill, so that's okay. Physical wise, he's not that physical either, but he does have 85 durability. He's not going to be getting injured all the time. Puck skills and shooting, I do wish that was a sniper after all, but senses is where he really does shine. 95 discipline, he's going to be taking no penalties. 88 poise, he's a young guy, but he's going to be performing really well in the playoffs. Great offensive awareness, but look at puck skills. 92 passing and puck control, 95 deking. That is just crazy. Skating as well. He's got pretty good endurance. I wish his balance was better, but overall, just a really solid player. Compare his stats to Nyquist down here. Everything is just better, especially defense. Every stat is just better than Nyquist. So, he is going to be performing better. And let me check at Nyquist's durability, actually, really quick. It was at an 85 as well. Strength, he had an 82. Gaudreau has an 80, so he might get injured, as like Nyquist did. I really hope he doesn't. That will be a huge blow to the team, but we did turn down injuries, remember, so he should be fine. Now, he is a pretty similar player to Galchenyuk. Height, weight, they're both left-handed, they're both the same age, I do believe. If not, I think Gaudreau might be 1 year younger than Galchenyuk, but I do believe they're both 26 years old. They're not kind of the opposite player like, say, Backstrom and Ovechkin, but I hope at least, I'm hoping they're going to perform like the Sedin twins, where similar player style, similar player physique, that can work well together. Money-wise, obviously, we really should have no excuse for not getting him. $16 million, we should have no problem. The only thing is the contract year. He wants 7 years. I don't know if I can do that. The most I think I would give him is like 5, maybe 4. I think 5 years looks to be the perfect length combined with money. Because if we go to like 4, 3, 2, 1, we're getting into like 8, 9 million. If we go to 5 years, we don't have to give him the full 7 years. It's going to take him till he's 31 years old. And we're going to give him about, 7.7 to 8 million. I do want to just double check with the team, though. I want to double check make sure we don't have any issues in the upcoming years in terms of salary-wise re-signing players. Goaltending, Price obviously has a $7 million cap hit for a few years. 2 years, don't worry about that. I'll get into that in a little bit. All skaters, though. Let's take a look and see what we got going on here. A bunch of guys unsigned, that's fine. Let's go to the 1 year. So, Radulov, we don't have to bring him back, though. Sergachev, Honka, Gallagher, anybody else major? Pool. Okay, we should be good. I think we're going to be good because we got $7 million coming off of Marchand. We got about $5 million combining Gallagher. No, we have about $6 million combining Gallagher, Honka, Radulov, as well as a few others. Plus, however much money we have left over, just not signing Gaudreau. So 1 year down the line, we will be fine. Let us take a look at 2 years down the line. Who do we got? A bunch of prospects. Yeah, we're really a young team. Shaw, we don't have to bring him back. There's $4 million coming off. Uselin, okay. Eakin, if we want to bring him back, I think we will. Anybody else? No, nobody else. So 2 years down the line, we're also getting Price off the books in 2 years. Contract-wise, that will be good. Okay, let's go to 3 years. We got Wilson, we don't have to bring him back. Mir, we don't have to bring him back. I'm going to get into that as well in a little bit. And then okay, now we are at the long length. So Galchenyuk is actually 5 years, and he is 26 as well. That's good. So 5 years, I think, looks to be the magical number for Gaudreau. Because then, after 5 years, we can give them both the same contract and kind of set the bar as, okay, this is the max contract hit we're giving out on the team to our star players. Okay, let's take a look at what we got going on. One team is interested, Nashville, though I do imagine other teams are going to send him a contract. This might be a longer episode, that's fine. I really just want to make sure I get everything done correctly how I want. So, 5 years looks to be like what I'm going to do. Yeah, if we go to 4 years, we're going to start giving him a lot more money. And if we go long term, we might come into an issue with the longer term like Galchenyuk. So, 5 years looks to be right. What do we want to give him, though? Obviously, I'm going to give him exactly what he wants. When it comes to free agency, the minimum you should give him is what they're asking for, because other teams are going to highball the offer. I'm going to give him at least 7.7. Do I want to give him more than that, though? Do I really want to give him more than 7.7 for 5 years? I mean, I went through the contract. We're not going to have an issue. Let's just say 8 million. If we have 8 million, that means we still got another 8 million left over. So we should be good. I'm going to give him 7.8. I'm taking absolutely no chances. We need line player to play with Galchenyuk. The whole entire series so far, we haven't been able to get that. We had Pacioretty. I thought Marchand might be a nice fit. Then we went to Nyquist because we couldn't get to Foley. Remember that? I don't want to go through that again. If we don't get him, we might have to settle for Nyquist again. Maybe a Hoffman. I don't want to settle. I want to get our first option. So, 7.8 million for 5 years. That should be good to get him. If that isn't good, then I don't know if I want to get him, because more money than that is just crazy. Let's see what he's going to say, though. The good thing is we have a pretty deep team, so we're not going to need to sign a bunch of players. Let's advance a few days here. So, 2 days. 3 days now. Here we go. He should be signing any day now. Offer rejected. Shit! Really? Oh, shit! He didn't select a team, though. Is he still a free agent? Usually it shows the team that he signed to. Okay, let me see what he says. I want to be a part of a locker room that has few issues and good team chemistry. Yeah, team chemistry is definitely an issue with my team. Sadly, something I can't say about this team. More money may change my mind. So he hasn't completely said no to us. He hasn't signed to another team, which means he doesn't not want to be a part of the team. He just needs to be at a bigger price, apparently. Wow, I offered him 5 years at $7.8 million, and he said no? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Am I going to offer him 7.9, or am I going to go 8? Could you imagine $8 million? I mean, Jonathan Tate is getting $10 million. $2 million less for Gaudreau? I mean, in a few years, you don't know what he's going to turn out to be. 90 overall is pretty elite talent. Wow. Do I offer him the 8 mil? If we offer him 8 million, that means we're going to have 8.160 left over, because you can see right below the kind of page here. We're going to have about 8 million that's going to come off Marchand next year if we just release him to free agency. If we re-sign him, we're going to get a discounted price. In 2 years, we're going to get 7 million off of price either to let him go or get a discounted price on him. Do I offer him 8 mil? That seems just crazy. I'm going to offer him 7.950. Giving him the 8 mil just seems a little bit extreme to me. Especially since we're only giving Galchenyuk 6.5 million. Let's advance a few days here. He better say yes. If he says no to 7.9, holy fuck. He's taking his sweet ass time. Is he gonna say yes? What? Holy fuck, another few days going here. Taking a while to get the deal done. How many teams? So he only has one other offer. Is it really gonna be more than what we're giving him, though? Oh shit, god damn it, man. EA, the pages are so slow. You press a button and, like, you go somewhere else. Okay, here we go. Advance the day. He better sign. What? Are you oh my god! Holy shit! Are you serious, Gaudreau? The exact same answer. He is milking us for everything that he is worth. I mean, if you think about it, it does make sense. Like, it's not like cap space is a secret. He has to know how much we have. Yossi also hasn't signed to a team yet. Oh my god, that is crazy. I can't believe this. Am I gonna give him 8 mil? This is getting a little bit extreme now. Wow. I'm 8.050. If he says no to this, then he is a greedy motherfucker. I mean, he's lucky we have the cap space. If I only had about, like, 10 mil, I would have said no after the first decline. Shit, he knows it, though. I mean, at the end of the day, he knows we have that much money. God damn, how long does it take to make your mind up? Come on. Oh my god, another 5 days? Are you kidding me? Yeah, your cash offer was most generous. It was quite easy. Yeah, it better have been easy. God damn it. Holy shit. Okay, we got Gaudreau. We signed Johnny Hockey. Definitely at a huge price, though. Whoo! 8 million. Okay, most Nyquist got signed. Most of the defense got signed. Yossi as well. Wow, that took way more money than I was expecting. I thought, I honestly expected, okay, I might have to go to about 7.7, 7.8, but 8 million? Oh, no. Sim to next season. God damn it. No. I don't want to do that. Shit. Okay, good job. I almost exited the fucking page 2. God damn it. Okay, player morale here. Johnny Hockey, what do you have to say? You won't regret signing me. I had my eye on you for a while. Yeah, I had my eye on you for quite a while, actually. Shaw is disgruntled. Do we have many leaders? Gallagher's a leader, that's good. Lehkonen the presence? I wonder why. Pool Party the presence as well. That's good. Galchenyuk still not. I'm waiting for him to be one. But we got the first big move of the offseason done. Perfect. Now we got to make the second move. Now, we got to start trimming off the fat of the team. We got a lot of fat and not much meat on the team. What I mean by that is, look at forwards right now. If we look at all our top 6 potential and elite potential, this is what I meant. It's time to shape out the team for the future. It's time to make the team what the identity is going to be. And what I want the identity of the team to be is, I want the team to be, how do I explain this? I want it to be a really gritty team. We're in the East, so it's not like the West. We don't have to face San Jose, Anaheim, LA, St. Louis, Chicago, all the gritty teams. We're in the East, more of a skill-based team. So we do need the high-end skilled players to maintain with an Ovechkin, a Stamkos, etc., a Crosby. That's where Galchenyuk and Gaudreau come into play. Alright, but I want to impose our physical will. Just look at all the top 6 potential. Obviously, we're going to have to trade some of them away eventually, right? So, the future of the team. We got Galchenyuk. Come on, the screen. There we go. We got Galchenyuk. We got Pool Party. And we got Gaudreau as the future top line. That is, as long as Pool Party maintains his potential. 22 years old at 83 overall. It's not looking good. I do think he can get there, especially if we play him alongside Gaudreau and Galchenyuk. He should have no problem getting his points. That's going to be the top line of the future. A really skill-based. All of them have, so 87 durability, 84, 85, all 80 or more strengths. They're not very physical, but that is okay. The second line of the future. This is what I mean. The rest of the team is really just a bunch of fat that we don't have. That's not going to be a part of the team long term. Thomas Hertl, there's no way I want to have an 84 overall second line center, especially when his defense is so lackluster. So, he's going on the block. Somebody also mentioned I should trade him, and I do agree. Okay, Mir. I don't want Mir also. Look at his defensive stats. Not the best. He's not even that physical. Yes, okay, 4.5 star, but 70 fighting, 81 aggressiveness, 86 body checking. Even his shooting, and he's just not very good. He's alright. Senses is pretty good. Now, he is a third line scoring forward, which is a good spot for him. But he's top 6 potential with a few years to grow. He's going to grow. He is also on the block. Now, we do have, where is he? McGillis, a right-wing grinder, 20 years of age, already 77 overall, 88 stick checking, 80 defensive awareness, 80 shot blocking. He's already becoming a defensive force. And because of that, I think he's going to make the top 6. He's going to be a great grinder. Him and where's he? Let's go to overall. He can be the next Gallagher for the team. He really can. Obviously, Gallagher the two-way forward, but you know what I mean. By the time McGillis is ready, who knows? Who knows what the team's going to look like? That's going to be a few years down the line. But he's going to hopefully be on that second line. We got Bastain. It looks like he's going to fulfill his potential as well. Defensively, he's getting there. And then we also have 21. Again, I don't like the power forward player type. I really don't like it. There's no specific reason why. I just don't necessarily like that player type. So because of that, like I was saying, because of that, I might end up trading Strome as well. I honestly don't even remember drafting him. I honestly don't even remember drafting him. Like a McGillis, kind of the snipers we have now, I'm going to remember drafting him, but, I mean, let's take a look at him. When was he even drafted? I mean, I must have drafted him in year 1, because I don't remember. So, 2017, yeah. That's interesting, okay. I mean, looking at his stats, he's basically going to be a mirror image of Mir. I really don't like power forwards being in the top 6 unless they got really good defensive stats and an all-round game like, say, a Lucic, you know. So, he's also on the block. If we get rid of those 3 players, we got Gaudreau, Galchenyuk, and Pulipati. And then we got McGillis, Bastain, and either Urkamps or Lemaire. Now, we have Lind as a low top 6, but he's 21 years old, 72 overall. There's no way he's making his potential. We don't need to include him. So, then we got players that are yet to make the team. You know, yet to fulfill the potential. So, we got Urkamps and Lemaire. Now, Lemaire is 1 year older, which means rightfully so. He does have better stats. He's about 10 overall higher, so I'm going to wait to see what happens with them. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to make a move, but those 3 guys definitely are on the block. And that's the type of team I want. I want a team and a gritty team. Hopefully, we can still have Gallagher when that team is made. Gallagher is 28 years of age, so he can hopefully play the 3rd line. I mean, by then, hopefully, we still have Eakin, a really two-way game I want to play. Shaw's 28, hopefully we can keep him as well. That also means Hewden's on the block. This is what I mean. We have so much fat on the team we can get rid of. Defensively as well, we do have one guy we need to trade, and that is the top 6 potential Grebovski, whatever his name is. He's getting to be a pretty good defender, but his overall stats isn't good. So, if we take him off the team, I mean, look at the amount of potential we have with all of these guys. They're going to be good players, but the potential or the trade value doesn't match potential. It really doesn't. And Anaheim actually does have a good solution to the problem. They have Gibson, elite goaltender. They also have a lot of depth goaltending. So I would want to get Skinner, a 21-year-old goaltender. Now, this is where the goaltending comes into play. Carey Price has played absolutely atrocious. There is no way in hell I am re-signing him after his contract is done. There's no way. I'm not going to show his stats again. You've seen it in previous videos. It is horrendous, the numbers he has been putting up. Aside from that one playoff run, the 1 year we made it to the playoffs, he hasn't been able to get us there again. Now, with such a defensive sound team that we're going to have, all of these elite defenders, we're going to have such a deep defensive core, we're not going to need an elite goaltender. We will be fine with having a starting goaltender as opposed to an elite goaltender. And with all of this talent we have a Galchenyuk, a Gaudreau, and all of the defensive potential and all of the defensive money we're going to have to give out, we're not going to have money to give to an elite goaltender. So we're going to have to kind of go the Chicago way. You know, they have the Seabrook, Keith, Taves, Kane, Hossa, but they don't have an elite goaltender. They have Crawford, a really solid starting goaltender. So Skinner, if you look at the potentials, Skinner is about Hewden and Hurdle combined. Now, let's just say we get rid of all of those guys. Let's take a look at the team and who we're going to have. Make sure we have 12 forwards to go. I don't want to tank the gear. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, but like that's what I mean. Even getting rid of three of our forwards, we're still gonna have like 11 and 12 forwards. We have so much just not needed talent on the team. And, you know, I'm gonna keep Hurdle for one more year, I think. Who do we have defense center? Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centermen. We have to keep one of them. I'm going to keep Hurdle this year, only because he's listed as a second line forward. I am going to keep him just for this year. I'm going to get rid of Huden, though. Looking at Skinner's potential, we could probably get away with trading Mir for him straight up. I'm going to keep Strome for now. He is a prospect. I'm going to get rid of Mir and Huden right now. Okay, so I quickly just found a team that could take both of them, that have enough salary cap space, and they actually want both Mir and Huden. They want to give up a starting potential goaltender, 20 years old. Now, the only problem with this is the fact that in 2 years, Price is done. That means we're going to need a replacement in 2 years' time. Is he going to be ready that quickly? I don't know if that's realistic to ask of him. Let's go to goaltending that they have. He is a starting potential at 20 years old. He's unsigned. Do we want it? They have 3 goaltenders right now. Do we want to pick up one of them just in case? If we do that, we're just going to get more fat added to the team, which I don't want. So I'm just going to ask for him. I'm going to ask for him, and you know what? I'm going to get a fringe. I'm going to get the fringe starter low potential just as kind of a backup for him. So Huden and Mir for the goaltending of the future and a second round pick. Do I even want this other goaltender? You know, I'm going to ask for him. Proposed trade accepted. There we go. Obviously, they got the better of the deal in terms of trade value and trade quality, but we need to trim off some of the fat. We still got 12 forwards to play, as well as a ton of depth. So we got 1, 2, 3. We still have to trade. We have to trade Strome and Hurdle. If you have any suggestions on who I should trade both of them for, let me know. And we also have to trade away this top 6 potential defender. If you have any suggestions on who I should trade him for, let me know as well. Thank you all so much for watching. What a team we have put together, and what a team we got.